strongly recommend you just treat this worksheet as a learning tools for you to understand financial forecast. You can construct your own worksheet immediately, create similar things, but for the gross profit margin, okay, if you just assign gross profit margin, then you will not understand what are the total direct costs of sales inside a business. So for a better learning or information, I think you need to understand if you want to provide this kind of sales, then what are direct costs such as raw materials, maybe labor is somehow we classify as a fixed overhead, we don't classify as a variable head, but consumption of the food is a variable cost that can be attributed to the direct cost, and also some maybe transportation or what else, commission, maybe this kind of cost we need to classify as direct cost. So most of the costs in our mind are fixed overhead, rental, salary, utilities. That means that you don't even have any sales or customers. You still need to pay that are fixed overhead. So it's not difficult to classify. And depreciation, we need to consider that. Although we also emphasize on cash flow, but for income and expenses statement, profit and loss account, you also need to take into consideration of the depreciation. Okay. So let's get to try to take a look on the software. So here we have the software. After you install the business template Premier software, you will come up with a screen like this. Actually, when you are the first user, the software will ask you a lot of questions. How's the name of your startup? How's your operation? Is it low profit or profit making? And how do you want your business plan? Is a very detailed plan or simplified plan, and so on. So try to answer questions for the initial use as much as possible, so that the software will automatically generate a file with a lot of content. Say a lot of content that you can assist you to fill in. Okay, fill in a lot of headings, the web plan, management fee, bottom line, cash flow, financial plan, blah blah blah. So the most important part, I think, is to develop your social enterprise concept, and that part we have covered in the morning session. Okay. The business plan software, they don't cover any social enterprise concept field because they are commercial. Okay, so once you are using this software, you cannot just rely on that. You can make use of this software as a reference for you to write up the remaining part, especially the financial part, the business financial part of the summary. You can rely on that. And also the market and the customer part, they also use this. They have something good guidelines of market analysis summary. Here, they will guide you, have a look on each area, the terminology used. They try to have a table. They take next. Then they will guide you how to define your market. Say market analysis, you are doing with adult market, new market, or others. You can remove that and rename your market segment. Okay, then you assign the value, the forecast here, and the percentage of growth, and so on. So once you input those figures, they will generate a summary for you, so that you can rely on the summary to rewrite your idea. So we back to the sales forecast. When you have something to sell, say for example, if your new ventures is a product retail or product manufacturing company, then you need to develop some production and sales strategy. So they divide into sales strategy, pricing strategy, and promotion strategy, and the sales forecast table. Inside the sales forecast table, you can use a wizard, or take a lot of the introduction first, and then you can import. If you are an existing company, you can import accounting data from there. But normally we don't because we are a new company. And then we have the table setting, and then we have sales forecast wizard, and then you follow the sales forecast table. You can insert your own new name, new company here, new sales, I forget, or advertising. Just add that. We have software. This is income. So now normally computer just say, okay, let's do it a growth rate. It's a normal growth rate, then the growth rate will last for a period, say 1 year. Within the first year, the growth rate is 10% or 12%. You can use this approach, okay, but I would rather suggest you to use a more activity-based approach. The activity-based means what? When imagine you are opening a shop, you start from 9 o'clock morning until 8 o'clock at evening, and then you imagine such an operation on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. Imagine the whole week of operation. Okay. Start from the first day. Okay. How you open the shop, how many people walk in, how many customers fill up the table. Imagine that. Okay. Just like telling story, and then write down the financial figures. That means if you imagine the number of customers, then you can imagine the number of sales, because you will have a list of menu providing service to them. Okay, so if you are running a restaurant, that would be very complicated because you have a lot of food and product to sell, right? You have iced tea, you have pancake, you have a lot of things. So how can you judge which menu of the food will be sold? Okay, so all are just estimation. You just don't need to worry about how to verify I can sell more coffee than toast or anything. You just use your imagination. See, or on average basis, maybe lunchtime selling more rice if you sell rice, but tea time you more drink. Sometimes, you know what, selling a drink is much more profitable, have a higher profit margin than selling a lunch. Because of what? Drink is just a water. If you order a hot tea or coffee, it's just a powder. Coffee is much more expensive. But if you order lemon water is lemon plus water. So lemon, how much is it? Okay, hot lemon water. Okay. Some people don't like tea, so you will save a lot of cost because you just pull out the hot water and then add lemon and then add some sugar. That's it. High profit margin. So how you define your product will also is a variable. Will also change your sales forecast. So for a very complicated sales forecast, I believe the computer cannot handle that. Okay, they can never handle this type of complicated things. So if you are really serious in the competition or serious in starting a company, you may construct your own table of sales forecast, like the one by the HKSEC, but you need to create your own activity worksheet. The activity worksheet you can divide it from the column is every day, and then you create a time sheet, and then every time period, how many food you sell, and then you multiply by the price, and then you have the activities.